Hi guys, how have you been? I am Jamie, and welcome to a space where we are determined to be better. We are determined to grow. We are determined to tap into our inner selves and be our best version.
Hey, don't let your life go unlived because it's never late. It's never late.
So, for quite a while, we have been looking at you, at the things that are holding you back from being your best self. Please go back on my YouTube channel and check those videos. There is a message for you there that can change your life. Don't miss it out. So today we are still continuing and we are looking at your background. You know, we are shaped by our background, where we come from, how we have been raised. And today we are going to look at attachment. Yeah. You know, someone very, very clever came up with attachment styles and mostly related them to relationships, intimate relationships, friendships, how we relate with others. But in today's video, that is not how we are going to look at it. We are going to look further beyond just the relationships, and we see how it shapes us into the kind of people that we are eventually, or that we become, or that we struggle to unbecome. I hope that really makes sense for you. So the attachment styles mainly are four. There's secure attachment style, there's anxious, there is dismissive, also called avoidant, there is fearful, also named disorganized. Now we are going to look at each of those, and I hope by the end of this video you're able to reflect back and see what kind of attachment style you have and how it's been getting into your way to greatness and how you can overcome and be your best self. For the secure attachment style, this basically we are looking at your caregivers while growing up, how they related with you, and how that eventually translates to the way you relate, and how you have been shaped in adulthood. So you find when you are young, your parents were available, they supported you, they took care of you, they were reliable, they were consistent, they even give you the freedom to make decisions. If you make mistakes, they are there to support you. They don't judge you. You know, they are really, really supportive. So you grow up when you're in this loving and secure environment, and eventually, as an adult, you find these are people that easily make decisions. They are easy to get along with. They are really let's say at a workplace, this is someone who is going to take on a task and is going to complete it successfully and efficiently. Where they have challenges, the people that have no problem asking for help, they'll ask for guidance, they'll seek more information, and such people are self-driven. I'm sure all of us would have wanted to, be like this, but unfortunately, Mm, life has not lived like that for everybody. The second attachment style is anxious. Now, you find people who, when growing up, now your caregivers could have been your parents, they could have been your guardians, whoever it was that you relied on for care growing up as a child. If they were strict, very protective, so you find these are people who grow up and They fear to take risk. They struggle to make decisions. Even the smallest decisions, you're scared to make them. Even when you know what to do, but you're like, I'm going to find out just in case. Are you that kind of person? I want you to know that it's okay to make mistakes. If you make this decision and you make a mistake, or if you take on this task and you fail at it, it's okay. Failing is not a death sentence. It's part of life, it's part of growth. So you learn really. So don't fear to take on risks, because they will sharpen you, they will make you better. Do that thing that you're scared of and keep getting better, keep overcoming that fear to fail, that anxiety. Most people who take risks, they are scared, but they will do it anyway. And it turns out right, and like, yeah, I was right on that. It goes bad and like, okay, now we're going to try again. Keep on moving, keep on trying. The other attachment style is dismissive. So you find your caregivers did not meet your emotional needs. They were not there. Maybe your parents were too busy, and we are too busy for our children, yeah? You're too busy, you're working too busy. That children can't rely on you. You don't keep your word. You find some of these children had absentee parents. Your father is there, but is not in your life. You find your parents are promising you things and they don't do them. So you grow up fearing to trust people because your needs are never met. So even when someone makes a promise, you know they are not going to keep it. So these are people who grow up to be independent. You can do things on your own because you've learned not to rely on anybody. The people that you trust the most let you down. So you don't trust anyone, you can do it yourself. Even at the workplace, you take on tasks, you struggle with them, you can't ask for help, you don't think people will deliver as well as you would, or even help anyway. So you struggle through things, you struggle with an issue that you could have got help or support or guidance on, but you want to do it yourself. Yeah, I can do it. And then it breaks you down, it weighs you down, and you know, if you're this kind of person that struggles to seek help, I want you to always remember, first of all, it's okay that you feel that way. It's okay not to know everything. It's okay to need help. It's okay to need support. Don't struggle with things. Give a bit of your power away. Trust, because the struggle really is trusting. You couldn't trust the person that was closest to you. They never kept their word. So you're struggling through that. Please trust. There are many good people out there. Delegate tasks to others to support you and get better. Focus on other things. So the last one is fearful, also known as disorganized. And I know that there could be someone growing up, you were treated badly, you were discriminated, you were abused, maybe physically, maybe sexually abused. You went through a lot of trauma growing up, and it has really affected your confidence. It has affected your self-esteem. It has affected the way you value yourself as a person, and you struggle with acceptance. Even when you are doing amazing things, you think you're not good enough. Even when you do a task, like you want to be recognized, you want to be praised. When it doesn't help, you're thinking maybe I'm not good enough. You have amazing ideas at your whatever you're doing, but you're scared to even voice them because you think maybe they are not important or you are not important, and you struggle through that because of all this trauma that you went through. I want you to remember, however difficult your circumstances were, you are important. You bring value to the table. You are amazing. You are unique. There are so many amazing things about you that the world needs to know, the world needs to hear, the world needs to see. Don't fear to try out things because you don't have that confidence in yourself. So I want you to look inside you. Reflect on who you are truly. Not who you want to be, but who you are. Do a self-examination and see what kind of attachment style do you relate with. Are you secure? You had a support system that has propelled you into who you are? Are you anxious? You're scared of taking risks? Are you dismissive? You can do it on your own? You fear to seek help? Or you are fearful? Nobody likes you. Who are you? What are your struggles? You need to have conversations, people. Call that auntie of yours. Have a meeting with that uncle, that cousin, that former friend. Talk to your step-parent, your half-sibling, your parents, whoever it is. If you cannot talk to them, send them a voice note. The idea is not to quarrel, is not to get bitter. The idea is to heal. Tell them you did this to me, it hurt me, you abused me sexually, you stole from me, you lied about me, you accused me of this and that. Have that conversation with your colleague, with your former colleague, with your neighbor. Do it for you. It's you that needs the healing. You really need to have these healing conversations so that you're able to overcome some of the things that are holding you back. And you see, the interesting thing is that sometimes you don't know that's what is holding you back. You don't know that's the source of your anger. You don't know why you're so indifferent towards people. You don't know why you're so rude. You don't know why nothing makes sense to you. You can't explain your attitude. You can't explain the mistakes you're making. You don't even know why you're not doing that task. You don't know why you have trust issues. Now, when you do a self-reflection, you will be amazed to see that you can actually trace back and say, this is where the problem started. I need to go back and fix it. We are here to heal, to get better. Do anything in your powers that is going to help you overcome issues of your background. I hope you find healing, and I hope that you know and remember that you are meant to be great. If you've not yet subscribed, this is the opportunity for you to subscribe. Share this video. Somebody could be at the verge of giving up, and this is the video that's gonna change their lives. Well, until next time, bye bye.